Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to a new video here. Your daily update on Bitcoin, a very much needed update because last night was relatively bearish and just in general yesterday was a very volatile day and the price action was very confusing to say the least. I mean, if you look at this, yesterday we basically had a day of very bullish momentum, big pullback, very bullish momentum again, big pullback, and then right now hopefully we're going to get the bullish momentum again. But we have hit the significant support level we've been talking about yesterday as well, right? And yesterday, initially, we were able to hold kind of the top of this level here at 62,700. So that was still relatively bullish. And then we also broke above the POC again, and we managed to hold this POC, but eventually we fell back down. And there's a lot of factors we need to look at and we'll talk about. And in general, at the end of the video, we'll also finish with what I think you should expect technically. But what I mean with the market is very strange right now is several things. All right, if you look at asset classes, gold is down, so that would signal less unrest, which should be bullish for Bitcoin. And then you have the Russell 2000, which has been relatively bearish, and the S&P 500 as well. It's trading a little bit higher in pre-market, but overall it's kind of consolidating here on top of the previous all-time highs. And the same can be said for the NASDAQ. And just in general, what's kind of increasing the fear here is that the VIX, or the volatility index, is very, very high, right? It's at the same levels as the 4th of September. Back then we were quite bearish. And just in general, high volatility is most often not a great signal. So there's a lot of things going on. Then yesterday, a lot of this bullish momentum, I think, was fueled by some US political news, because what we have seen is that Donald Trump has spiked up in the polls, and then we also got some rumors about some sort of a new SEC commissioner potentially under Trump. So just in general, we got quite a lot of momentum. And you can also see that right here with the open interest, like you could see that we had some major positions coming in. So in general, that caused a lot of the volatility. But if we look at the technical structure right now, then yesterday I would say we're bullish. Now I'm just not sure about it. All right, and technically what I've always said is that, all right, well, the level we need to hold is at least like 62,000. I can live with dropping down towards like 61,800, but that level is very much the level that needs to hold. And if we're unable to hold that, like if we're going to drop back down to 61,200 again, then I think we need to talk about lower lows again, which would not be great. We got some solid recovery. So if we drop back down below 61,800, and that's very much the main level to watch right now, then I think it is very likely that we're going to get lower lows. And that means making a lower low below 60,000, which was the previous low we made last week. So this is kind of the main scenario which I'm afraid of. What you have seen this morning is that a lot of short positions have been opened. So that you can see right here if it actually loads up. I would say that's actually bullish, right? So here you can see quite a lot of short positions coming in, and then some long positions also being closed. But what that means is that there is quite a lot of liquidity to the upside for Bitcoin. And given the volatility that we saw yesterday, so here you can see quite a lot of liquidity all the way from 63 up to 65,000. So given the fundamentals, which I think ultimately are still bullish, the dollar strength index is also finding some more resistance. All of that, I think it's more likely that we're going to be able to hold support here and that we can actually hunt some liquidity to the upside than that it is that we will fall down here. But overall, with the price action and with the volatility this high, would I bet on Bitcoin holding here? Would I long it here? No. I think ultimately Q4 is going to be bullish for Bitcoin, but on the short term, even though I think this is most in line with what we see from the order flow and the fundamentals and also the technical structure after getting that big bullish breakout last week, even though I think this is most likely and that we'll be able to kind of consolidate here, just keep an eye on that level between 62,000 and 61,800, because with this volatility, we could just as well break down below that. If that happens, I was wrong, I don't care. But at least you should know it, all right? So yeah, weird circumstances. I'll keep you updated on this if anything happens later today. But that's what I think you need to know for now. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.